Hello, I'm Czardus. Sit back, grab some coffee, and relapse as we build in RimWorld. This will be the next episode in my Beginner's Guide series, and we are making progress. This is a really, really great start. We got lucky with a good room here, and not only that, but we have a bunch of compacted steel right here. So we're going to have a good supply of steel for a long time just by mining as we are building out. But what I want to do today is start to make this a little bit more comfortable for our colonists. So what I want to do then is we're going to start building out this way. And we have a lot of marble that we can use for our structure. We're going to go ahead and do a marble wall once we get some marble. So let's come in here and make sure we've got a bill. Yep, they are making marble blocks, but we don't have any right now. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up the game and skip ahead until somebody makes some marble. Okay, so Vicky is working on marble now, so we can work on, in a moment we're going to get some more blobs, but we need to do a couple of things. One, we need batteries because we're going to need better support in here, or like better supply of electricity. But I'm also going to come here to our storage in the refrigerator, and I'm going to change it to come down, and we're going to allow animal corpses. And so that what that means is when we go out hunting and we kill something, we can immediately bring it in here and it won't thaw until we have it ready. But we do need to start building so that we can get a kitchen right away, which I think the kitchen will go here, and we should have blocks that we can do this now. Nope. Apparently you did not finish building those blobs, but that's okay. What I want to do instead is we'll come in here and we will start to hunt. And hunting, when you click on wildlife, it has different things. You've got all the different animals that are currently on the map, and you can see if they're male or female. You can see the life stage that they're in. These are all adult. And then here you can see, you can mark it for hunting, and this is the chance that it will attack you if you are attacking it, and whether it will defend itself or just run away. And so like the warg, we don't want to try to hunt that because it will attack us right back. This one is an option to tame them. We're not ready to do any taming, so we're not going to worry about that. And then this is the chance that they will attack if you're trying to tame them. But we do want to hunt a lot of these deer and butts, and then I like to hunt turkey as well. They have a lot of meat on them. The rest of it I'm not going to bother with. But Bakari is going right out to go hunting, and that will be good. Then as soon as Vicky is done making more blobs, we will continue. Okay, so we've got blobs now. We can come in here and now we can select marble wall. So we're going to pause really quick so that we can modify some things here. We're going to go ahead and bring this out, and actually we'll come down like that, but this should be a really good kitchen here. I'm not sure what I want this room to be. It's not going to be the bedroom. It might be something else, but for now we'll come in here, and this should be big enough for the kitchen actually. So we'll get that like that, and then I think eventually we'll have another door to the freezer over here, which will be our butchering spot, but for now we can butcher over there. And then I want to have a dining room, so we'll make this a little bit bigger. Probably about that should be able to fit at least a small table for now. And then off of the dining room, we're going to start to have some other rooms. So like I said, I think we'll get bedrooms around the dining room, and then we'll get a butchering room over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to do about 5 by 5. So we'll go ahead with that, and then we can make this dining room just a little bit bigger. There we go. So now we can come down this way, and that should be a 5 by 5 room there. And we'll get, we'll come down here. There. So that should be 3 bedrooms for now. And then we can just do wooden doors on the inside. That's fine. We can just go like that. Get our 3 doors. Get a door there and a door here. And that should be good for now. That will keep them busy for a while. Let's go ahead and actually, we will come in here. I want to do a couple more things. Mine. We want to mine that out. And I think we'll mine that out as well. And then we'll come in here and we'll get a wall down like this. And that's going to be the butcher room, which we will then deconstruct. Actually, we'll mine here. And then we can get a door there. Oh, we have to mine that out first. And then that'll be the butcher room, and we can get another door over here, I guess. And then, so we need to move this dumping stockpile. Now that we have a better spot for some of this. So we're going to do dumping stockpile zone. I guess we'll just dump them over here for now. That's where all the rocks and things are going to go. So we'll go ahead and unpause and let our colonists work on that for a while. And we've grown a bit, and it says that, you know, you're going to be here for a while, so let's come up with a name for your stuff. We have the Thurin Libertarian, I think we'll do this. Northeast People's Amalgamation of Eritrea. Oh, that's too much. Let's do Mebutna Republican Confederation, and we're going to call this Mebutna. Just seems like a fun little name. Simple thing, and that is the name of our community now. Bakari, it looks like Bakari went out. She was mining, but maybe we have her, you can see, yeah, here. Hunting, yeah, she was hunting, that's a 3, but because mining is a higher priority, she stopped hunting and came and did the mining that I had ordered. So that's good. Now we can come in here. This is very important. We need to get the door here because now this is outdoors and no longer refrigerated. So I need to find our construction person, Vicky. And Vicky, you need to come here and prioritize working on that immediately. Okay, so now that's indoors again. And we really probably should get another door there, actually. So it's a double door there, just to get another little airlock in. We didn't do it quite as nice as this one, but it should still work okay. And okay, they are butchering, very good. So they are getting more meat because we need to start getting more food supply. Right now we have 156 meat. Our rice is still growing. It's going to take a while. We've got a ton of wood over there too. And we're getting heel root. That should be a good start for our colonists, and that should provide enough food for them during the winter time. But yeah, we're going to see all of this get built. And we just had an event happen. We had a transport pod crash. So something crashed near us. A taster named Moon is crashing in a transport nearby. Oh, that's a person. Okay, so this person has just crash landed, and they're a great shooter, a good cook. They have a passion for some plants. They are somebody we should want to try to save. So we are going to need to figure out how to do that really quick. We're going to come in here and we're going to get a sleeping spot. It's not going to be great. In fact, they are going to be quite miserable, but we're going to create a little bed here and make that a medical bed. And then who is our doctor? Doctor is Bakari. You need to come over here and you need to immediately non-reachable, unreserved, and closed. Yeah, we have to put them, it has to be a prisoner bed. And of course it will, if this is in the same room as everything else, it will make it so that all of them are at prisoner beds. So we're actually going to put the sleeping spot in the only other room that we actually, she can sleep in the airlock. How about that? That should work because technically we can get into the freezer over there. So this is going to be the prisoner room temporarily. And Bakari, I believe you are the doctor? Yeah, Bakari. You're going to come here and capture Moon. And hopefully we will not be too late. You've got 6 hours to get down here, capture her, and then help her. It is a her, right? Yeah, female. Okay, so you're going there. Bakari is already starting to try to help. Got tended. Okay, so no longer bleeding. Now it's just, oh, and now we've got a raid. The club vultures, they are coming and they're going to attack us. There's just one of them with a knife. Okay, so it's not going to be too bad. It's the first attack. What we want to do, Vicky is the one that has the best shooting, and she has the bolt action rifle. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Vicky come over here, and we're going to draft you by hitting the button to draft and come over here. Bakari has a gun too, but Bakari is busy helping Moon right now, and actually maybe Moon shouldn't be needed anymore, so you can come over here too. So that'll give us two of them. This raid, where did they go? You disappeared on me. So why are all these things like blue when I zoom out? It's kind of weird. Okay, you're over here. We're gonna just come and attack. Both of you. You've got guns. You shan't be afraid. This is gonna end up giving us another person that we can... Wait, why are you going so far? No, shoot! Get away! They did not do this the way they should have. Because now Bakari is injured. This person should be dead by now. Okay, they're not dead. We're gonna pause for a moment. Their bio, they're really good at planting. This would be another great person to have. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. There's a little bit of space there that we might be able to build a room. We're not gonna get any of these rooms done in time, but we can put a door here. Vicky, undraft you, build that right away. Bakari, you are bleeding. You need to self-tend. We're gonna undo that. Mila is going to have to be the one to capture, which is going to be a problem. We're going to get sleeping spots in here. These are both going to be prisoners. Okay, it's not an enclosed space yet. Bakari, I'm concerned about you're going to bleed to death in 10 hours. Etsy has 9 hours. Mila, you are going to tend Bakari. What are you working on? Okay, Mila, yes. You're gonna come here and tend Bakari. You without medicine? No. Okay, Vicky's working on that door. Okay, you can work on whatever you were working on for just another minute. Moon is gonna actually move over to the other spot because now we're gonna have a prison over there. It'll be fine. Bakari's gonna go lay down. Can you tend yourself, please? Bakari, prioritize tending. Okay, so that's fine. This is done. Now you're going to come over here and you are going to... This is done. Those are prisoner beds. You are going to capture Etsy. And then these things are also going to be marked as allow. We can get some smoke leaf joint, which is just a little bit of recreational drugs, and then the herbal medicine. So Mila is going to go capture and put Etsy in here and then hopefully tend. We can prioritize that as well. Bakari is working on tending to herself. Not the most efficient thing to do, but it will work. On the spot at 70% normal efficiency, which is actually at a better score than Mila would be able to do it. So I'm happy to have Bakari tend to herself right now. No more immediate danger of death. So Bakari can do that, and then Mila is doing that. Okay, Bakari, you need to rest. First, you're gonna go eat. Okay, that's fine. Mila, you need to tend to Etsy. Very good. So now we have 2 prisoners, and what we can do is we're going to click on them and go to prisoner, and we are going to recruit them. So you have different options here, and as prisoners, you can maintain them, though you'll just take care of them, keep them alive. You can recruit them, which will help, or like eventually talk them into joining your colony. That is what I prefer, because then you can get more people and grow and have more efficiencies and stuff like that. You can reduce resistance only. Now, a lot of the time, that's not very useful, because maybe, like, why would you want to reduce the resistance and not recruit? Well, the time that I've done that is when I want the resistance really low, so that the prison break interval is not very high, or not going to happen. They won't want to leave because they have low resistance, but maybe they don't want to join your colony, because sometimes prisoners will have a trait that makes them unwaveringly loyal to wherever they're from. And in that case, you can't recruit them. So you want to just keep them, because maybe you can sell them to a slaver for some cash, which is terrible, but RimWorld is a terrible place, so that is the way it is. Then you can release them is another option. Sometimes you might get, here you can see relations gain on release. It's not going to be happening with Moon, and execute, which would just kill them, and then you'd have to bury them. We're going to do recruit, and so over time, our warden, whoever that is Vicky, will come and talk to Moon and get that resistance down, and when that gets to 0, then it will, then Vicky will start to try to convince Moon to join us. And we're going to do the same thing over here with Epsi. Go to prisoner, and we want to just recruit. So eventually, Epsi will want to join too, as long as we can get there and solve these gunshot wounds before. Oh man, she's got some bad traits. Brain, she has dementia. How old is she? 81. Oh my goodness. I did not notice that. Yeah, so 81, not very good at hearing. And then she also has hearing loss in both ears, and she's very frail. So she's not going to do great, but she does have a really good plant score. So I think she's going to be our farmer, and then it won't be all that difficult. Mila, are you done here? No, you need to keep tending. Yeah, you're still tending. Okay. So once this one is done, we will release Mila to whatever she wants to do. Okay, and we have not drafted her, so she will do whatever she wants. Moon is going to have to be moved, because I'm going to get rid of this here. We're going to deconstruct that, and now somebody's going to have to move Moon over to here. Yeah, I want this. Okay, somebody will move her. Moon is walking around, locked in there. Very good. Vicky is sleeping. Vicky's the warden, and will be the one to move Moon. Bakari is still healing, but the only thing is that Bakari has some limitations while she is sore. Vicky is getting some well-deserved sleep, so we'll let that happen. Moon can just kind of walk around and get really mad because, oh, actually Vicky has enough sleep. Slept on ground in the cold. Yeah, they're gonna be mad because they have terrible conditions there. We do need to get a prisoner room, which maybe this could be the prisoner room eventually. Yeah, I think it will. Vicky moved Moon over here, so now they are like in a terrible spot. We just had another event here. Bulk goods trader is coming, that's fine. The Barretts is awful, yeah. Slept in the ground, in the cold, and malnourished. But that's okay. Vicky's gonna take care of you and giving you some of our important meals. So we definitely need to get cooking. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here and go ahead and get an electric stove. And I don't really want to cook in the freezer, but we will for now. Go ahead and put that there. We don't have enough steel stored, but we have steel sitting around somewhere. I know I saw some. Or I thought I saw some. Oh, here's some. Okay, so that should get built. In the meantime, who is our social person? That is Vicky, you are going to come over here and try to trade. Vicky has to do so many things, and I'm not seeing the trader here. The trader usually has a little question mark by them. Who is the trader? They are a bulk goods trader, yes. There we go. Trade with this person. Okay, so let's see. They have some meat that they can give us. We don't actually need meat. We've got a ton of venison. They don't have any components. You always want to try to buy components if you have a chance. And then they have a bunch of other stuff. The herbal medicine, we're about to get a whole bunch of herbal medicine, so we don't need to do that. Wood, we currently have a ton of wood that we could sell, but actually we don't have to buy anything right now. At some point we are going to need parkas, but we're not going to buy them. We're going to hopefully make them. Yeah, I think we'll be good for now. What month is it? We're still in spring, so we don't need to do any trading. You can just hang out for now. Vicky, you are going around and cutting oak trees. Oh yeah, you gotta cut that stuff down. And got a lot of building to do here. Probably should have built that in wood because it would go faster, but that's okay. This probably should be a higher priority too. So Vicky, come over here and prioritize working on that. And we also, at some point, we need to get some light in places. We're gonna bring this through here. And then right down like that. And then we'll be able to get some lights in here. Some of these people are injured. What happened? How did they get injured? They had a fight. They're not getting along with each other. That's fine. You do your own thing. Mila is just watching the sunset. These guys are healing. They're very uncomfortable. I feel bad for them, but it is what it is. We've got a stove now, so we should be able to get Mila cooking. So we're going to come in here and we're going to add bills. So there's simple meals and there's fine meals. Simple meals only require one ingredient. Fine meals require two. So like a meat and a grain. Right now we only have meat. So we're going to go ahead and do cook simple meal. And we're going to change this by clicking on details. And we're going to do this until we have 20 meals. And then we're going to pause and resume when we get down to 5. And anybody who can cook can go ahead and work on that. So our cook is going to be Mila. And Mila will do that right away, actually. Yep, there she goes. Working on cooking. And that will get us some meals. So that'll be good. And the traders gave us bird skin pans. How lucky are we? That's great. And we're working on building that power out there. So what I want to do is come into furniture. We're going to get a lamp in the freezer. And then we'll get a lamp in this room right away. The other ones will wait a bit. So we are currently low on food, which is a bit of a concern, but our rice is almost ready to be harvested. And that'll be good, but in the meantime, we can also make sure that we're hunting a little bit more. I bet still. Let's go ahead and do that. The rest of it, we're gonna wait. At some point, I want to probably get those alpaca because then we can be getting some wool. And we've got a buck in here, so we do have meat. It's just, it takes a lot of meat to make these little things. Mila's gonna butcher and get some more there. We're doing okay. That's the thing. Vicky is continuing to work on clearing this all out. That will be good, but it is a long process to get this, especially Vicky is the only one working on construction. Bakari is doing whatever Bakari does. Hunting. Oh yeah, you should do that. Go hunt, Bakari. Probably at some point could end. Oh wow, rhinoceros. But they have a 50% chance of attacking back, so we won't do that, but might be a good thing. But these ones take a lot of shooting, and there's not a lot of meat on them. So we're not going to bother with that. I am a little bit concerned about here. Why is this? We don't want to put the corpses here. No animal corpses in there. Yes, go put that in the freezer. Or, yeah, okay, butcher it. That's good too. Don't have power right now because the wind is not blowing. So that's an issue. Our meat won't last forever like that, but it is okay. And we'll continue working at construction. Okay, so somebody just tried to break out of prison. Yeah, Vicky is being attacked. So all of them, we're gonna draft them and come over here. This prison is not gonna work. Vicky, get out of there. Or, yeah, get out of there before they kill you. This is bad. That prison, yeah, okay, they're just beating her. Okay, Bakari's in danger now. Whoa, Moon got the gun. What? Oh, Vicky's crawling to safety. No, oh no, this is terrible. This is terrible. Yeah, attack, attack. You've got the knife. Come on, Mila. Okay, leave them and rescue Vicky first. You bleeding? Yeah. I think at this point, I'm so pissed at these two that we're just gonna let them die. We don't have the stuff set up anyway. Bakari. Crawling to bed. Death in 9 hours. Okay, Vicky's not in danger. We should have rescued Bakari. Vicky's not going to bleed to death, but Bakari might. Bakari, you need to self-tend. You're incapacitated, though. Yeah, okay, Mila, you're gonna have to tend. Without medicine? Why would you do it without medicine? Undraft. There we go. Prioritize tending. Use medicine. Hopefully you'll get an okay thing. Bakari is probably at pretty high risk of an infection with this sort of severe medical emergency. Okay, and Vicky will be okay. Vicky's in extreme pain. Bakari is already getting up and walking around. These two are gonna die. And that's gonna be fine. This was a mess. This is the way RimWorld goes, though. A lot of crazy stuff happens, and you just have to roll with it and let the story play out. So that's what we've done. We're going to continue building, though, and getting what we need. But we're going to leave it here. Yeah, prison break is still going on. These guys, technically... Oh, Etsy's dead now. Moon is about to die in an hour. That'll be fine. Prison break is fine. We're going to just let our prisoners die, and that will be that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure did. It was a lot of fun to do this. I enjoy having things go weird in RimWorld. Click on the video on the screen now. It'll be the next episode in the series if it's out. If not, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.